Question for you guys. What time of day do you do your workouts? And does it make any difference? Well, I want to talk a bit about that today because you might not be aware that the time of day when you do your exercise could potentially significantly affect your sleep, your mental focus and sharpness, your concentration, your stress levels, your weight management even. So it's a really interesting question. I'd love to hear what time of day you do your workouts and whether or not you feel that it has any impact. The first thing I want to point out is that exercise is great whenever you do it. It's always good to do some exercise. So if it's in the middle of the night, if it's first thing, if it's at lunchtime or in the evening, you're always going to benefit from that. But is there an optimal time that will give you the most benefits? So if you've got a choice, is there a time that you could consider, right, this is when I'm going to do it? I was never a morning person at all. In fact, for decades, I suffered from chronic insomnia, which really had a negative impact on my life in many, many ways. But against the odds, I've somehow become a morning person. It kind of happened by accident. And I think because of going out in the early morning, and that's what's had an impact on this. And there is strong science in support of this. So what they have found when they study the impacts of early mornings for your exercise, especially outdoors, is that actually there's a higher proportion of short wavelength light in the mornings. And exposure to this has a profound impact on your mind. What it does is it inhibits the production of the hormone melatonin, which is a sleepy hormone. And it actually makes you feel more awake for the rest of the day then. And not only that, but it's been found to kind of reset your body clock so that you start to produce melatonin at the right time, so you feel really sleepy in the evening. This has completely worked for me. It's revolutionized my life. So I strongly recommend going outside early in the morning if you can. So your metabolism and your energy levels are boosted during the day, and then at night you actually have a better quality and quantity of sleep. Exercise releases endorphins, which improve your mood and your cognitive function. There was an interesting study in the 2019 British Journal of Sports Medicine that found that morning exercise in particular has a profound impact on your attention, your decision making throughout the day, can reduce stress, so putting you in a better mood for the rest of the day. And there is some evidence that it could impact on weight management as well. So there have been studies where they found that running in a fasted state in the morning can actually impact on your metabolism. One study found that people who went for a morning run or a morning walk actually had increased time burning fat. Key message, as with all exercise, is that consistency is really key. This is a long game. It's something that hopefully you want to stick with, keep doing it. And I believe that if you get into the habit of going in the morning, it's a really great routine that can work. I reckon it means you're more likely to do it. Certainly in my case, I think in the evening, I'm more likely to talk myself out of it. So mornings definitely work for me and a lot of other people. Perhaps the challenge is establishing that routine in the first place. So you might be thinking, look, I'm just not a morning person. There's no way I'm getting up at the crack of dawn. It's just not going to happen. Well, to be honest, you don't need to be setting your alarm for 4 a.m. like Rocky Balboa. What the science is saying is that you will get loads and loads of benefits if you get out the door within 2 hours of getting up whatever time it is that you get up. It might be difficult for you to do that with work commitments. Could you compromise? Could you do it at the weekends? Could you give it a try when you can? Let me know what you think. Okay everyone, so that's my early morning run done. Feeling good, feeling energized, ready for the day. Tell me what you think. When do you get out running? Are you able to sometimes go out in the morning? Let me know below what your thoughts are on this. Just an additional thought that I had a moment ago is the other day I made the mistake of going out in the middle of the day, and in the warmer months it's not a great idea. So that's another advantage of going out early, before the sun is high in the sky, before it really gets a chance to warm up too much. So some extra strategy for that as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts below, and happy running, guys.